Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Parra and today it's time to play Seablock game. In the previous episode, what's happened? I think we deleted these blocks. That's great. We don't have to worry about those. Now the thing that we need to do probably is to change the rails here, but we cannot quite do that because we still have lots of stuff in these warehouses. So what can we do about that? So if you look here, we have large, big provider chests. We do not have logistic warehouses yet. That's probably not good. I'd like to have them, but yeah, we don't. We don't have them just yet. Right, let's just have all these recipes. Okay, our meat. Oh, we can get meat from buffers. Interesting. Right. In one of the previous episodes when I was processing the video, I noticed that we have a problem. We're missing some signals, rail signals. We're missing signal here. Is that it? I think it's when I had to delete second threader. So how are we gonna fix this? We can fix that by, I think, just adding. No, this doesn't have the signals that I need. This one should have the signals that I need. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's do this. But one thing is that this spacing seems to be wrong. Let's just adjust this. Place it here. Okay, looking good. This one looks good. Good. Correct, correct. This one looks good. Well, kinda. We have some extra. Have some extra signals that we should not really have over there. This part looks not good, doesn't look good. We need to remove a couple signals from there. This part is fine, fine. I'm just checking the stations. They research something. Energy weapon damage that we are not really gonna be using. But it's still nice to have it, you know, kind of all technologies researched. Oh, look at that. This doesn't look correct. Everything else seems to be correct here, to be honest. I don't see any inconsistencies. Maybe there is something, just that we don't see it, but it's fine. It's okay. Now, can we research anything? Should we research the stuff? Rocketry. I mean, let's research a bunch of these technologies. It's not like we are doing something. It's not like we have something more important to research. These ones with purple signs, this might be useful. It's basically the only thing that we can still research. And we do have purple signs. How much? We have quite a bit. We have 6,000 of it. That's good. Right, so what are we doing now? We are waiting for cobalt and titanium to build all of this. Now, the problem... Let's take a look at the dashboard. Problem is that we don't have enough blue circuits. That's bad. What do we have here? We don't have glass for some reason, and we don't have a lot of solder. We don't have lots of solder here. Solder coils specifically. Is that some kind of issue, or are we just slow with production? We are just slow, so that's the problem. We are just slow. Now, what can we do right now? Let's think. What should we do right this moment? So without titanium, we cannot build more. Without titanium, we cannot build more power plants. And while these two blocks are not built yet, I don't think we should be building these blocks either. For example, this one, we could, in theory, place it. Well, almost. We're actually missing a couple of uranium reactors. But, you know, that's actually fine. Let's go there and turn this on, like fully. Turn this one on. Like this. Because I think we can start, like it can start running even without the middle reactors. Like it's not great, yes, but it doesn't break anything. Now, while we are just waiting for pretty much the resources, I could use this time to landfill all of this. Spot. Right, let's take a look. It looks fine. Now, we could copy this block and paste it over there. This be a good idea or not? This be a good idea, or not quite. 20,000. So we have a lot of sulfur now, and we are able to export a lot of sulfuric acid. Okay, that is good. That is good. The fact that we have lots of sulfuric acid is good. How about... Yep. Let's do it like this. Let's say we have fluid requester here without the spot. We have fluid provider here. So let's say without the spot. Now what can we do? We can copy, I think, this whole block quite easily, and it should fit. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we'll even have this buffer chest. That's okay. Let's check whether this line has correct signals everywhere. Well, it seems to be correct. I don't see like huge problems with it. Okay, good. Can we copy the spots as well? Yes, we can. I thought we have to get some water somewhere. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't really need purified water. That's quite interesting. So it looks like this block, sulfuric acid, is running completely on purified water that we get from sulfur. I am not sure whether that's enough long term, but so far it doesn't look like we have problems. We can definitely get some extra water from, like, let's say above. From, like, we could add hydro plant if we really need it. But let's take a look at the names. The names look fine. Output of sulfuric acid, input of sulfuric wastewater. It will be the same. We just need to, wait for the robots to actually build all of that. Right, what should we do next? We could landfill all of this. How many robots do we have? We don't have any robots. We're using all 35,000 of robots. The meters per second are not that great. Now, did we fully stop these blocks? I don't think so. Oh, we are still requesting stuff over there. This is disabled, this one is not. That's a problem. Got to go there and disable that requested chest. Well, combinator for the requester L10 station. We want this one. Actually, do we? Yes, let's disable it. I think it'll be fine. We have a little bit. It's still gonna be running because Babmonium, like this block, is not turned on just yet, and actually we'll need to fix the filters a little bit at some point in the future. But yeah, for now let's just continue clearing these areas from. Right, robots are very, very busy. Robots are super busy. Should I fix this part? Maybe. Maybe not. This is an interesting intersection, right? This is the intersection that allows us to transition from these builds. Oh no, not from these ones. Yeah, from this rail layout to this one. But I'm actually not sure whether we'll need it, because we have this space here that we could in theory use for that. Let's maybe let's try to do something nice here. Okay. Let's say we have trains actually going here. Okay. This makes it a little bit more difficult. But we need to change this at some point, so maybe it's not actually a huge problem. The fact that we will be let's switch all this. Maybe it's not a huge problem. The fact that we'll break these rails for a moment. But if we are gonna break them, I would like us to not waste too much time. So maybe we should have this kind of extra line with this copy. Paste it here. Paste it here. Paste it here. And I guess here as well. I basically want to be able to very, very quickly remove this rail line and replace it with with something like this, like with this design. And we'll have, I think, intersections here, like proper intersections like this. This is the intersection that we'll be placing here. Since we'll be doing that anyway, how about we also add a little bit of... wait. Don't want to have any water. So how about we blend fill this area a little bit better, just in case. Okay, here is the same. Like that. Should be enough. Nice. Just want to make sure that the intersection will be fully built. That we will not run out of space, run out of room, right in the middle of constructing it. So that wouldn't be great. Here, maybe we'll do something like this. Yeah, good. That is looking good. Now let's think. I could copy the turrets. We could place them maybe here. You know, just in case. Just to see whether we'll be able to reach these horns or not. Because we just might. Never know. You never know whether it's going to be enough or not. Whether it's going to be close enough or not. Okay, what should we do next? Let's think. So we'll have iron here. That means that, and steel. That means that it would make a lot of sense for us to produce iron coils right here. So what do we need? We need steel ingots, they'll be here. We need steel coils, we can have them here, and we need to have iron coils. We can have them here. So let's add a couple of tags. Right, iron sheet coils. Where? Oh, here, there. Iron sheet coils. We'll have them right here. And we want to have steel sheet coils. These ones, right? Let's have them right here. Yeah, we also need copper wire. We can produce copper wire exactly where we're producing copper. I think... would that be a good idea? Maybe. Because we have two stations here. And maybe we could send output sheet coils to just one of these. Because what's the ratio between sheet coils and what is the ratio between sheet coils and copper? Maybe that's what we want. No. Sheet coils, we'll be producing them from molten copper with coolant. Right, and we will... okay, we cannot use rod modules here, that is okay. Right, so the ratio is gonna be 26 to 7.5. So it's like 3 to 1. 3.5 to 1. That's great. That's great. So all the ingots that we'll be getting here from two stations should easily be able to send via one station only. Well, yeah, I'm not sure I like what I'm saying, to be honest. I'm not sure I like what I'm saying. How much space do we have? I always forget this. How much space? We have 256. One train needs 80. So we could have a fast output on both sides to be able to get more kind of chains going in parallel for the coils. And we could also attach maybe something like this. We should be able to attach this kind of station to get copper wires. We'll have to see though. We'll have to wait and see. We'll probably start with something simple like iron. Do we need anything at all? We just need coolant production. And that's it, right? Oh, right, we need coolant, and for that we need lubricant. So we need to be able to get some lubricant in there. Okay, that's interesting, and we'll probably be getting it from this side of the base, because we have lubricant... where are we producing lubricant even? I don't remember, but we have it somewhere. This is the place with lubricant, but we produce it in barrels. So we'll have quite a bit of traffic. Can we? I don't think we can export with this design lubricant without the barrels, but it's okay. It is okay, I think, because we have two stations here. So one station could be, let's say, well, one of this, maybe this one could be getting lubricant, or this one could be getting lubricant, and this one could be sending barrels out. But not here, where we have shit coils planned. Okay, this is taking literally forever. It's so slow to place, like produce all of this. We don't need that many robots anymore, so that is good. But I don't know. I don't know what to think. We don't have that. I think we have some huge, like, looks like we have huge issues with some materials, and I don't know which ones. So this is aluminium. I don't even know why we need it at this point, because aluminium shit coils and aluminium plates seem to be fine. We don't have glass. Okay, we don't have titanium again. Can we speed up the titanium somehow? We don't have power. Okay. What should we do? Our sorting facility 4. Do we have our sorting facility 5? Like, are we using it actually? We might have it. So if we upgrade it to a better ore sorting facility, I don't... Do we have it? Doesn't look like we have it prepared. It's also a bit surprising. Why? That's very surprising, because I thought that we have our sorting facility 5 somewhere. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we actually don't have it anywhere. Yeah, let's cancel the upgrade. Wait, oh, did we cancel it? Yes, I think so. No. Yes, we did cancel it, just taken a while for the servers to refresh. Let's go there. let's try to do something nice. Right, we're deleting this part. I would probably also like to delete all of this, to be honest. Right, this is not a lot. I don't know. I do not know whether now is the time. Because we have, yes, we have this warehouses, but they're pretty small. How about just try to delete this stuff? So let's say we are deleting that one, this one, and this one. There is almost nothing inside, right? Here, we also don't have a lot of stuff. It's less than 1,000 of each material. Here, we don't have anything. And here, same thing really. Also delete this one, and maybe, okay, this ones we maybe should not be deleting. Right, let's go to titanium. We'll try to speed this up a little bit. Where's our titanium? It's a little bit higher, right? It should be here. How about... So there are two problems. First is lack of power, but like this will be fixed. We are wasting right now a lot of power on rubber parts because we gave robots lots of tasks. Right, we got it. Wait, is actually speed module the right choice here? We can have prod modules. I think that would be better. Right. I think that's what we want to do. Because the speed now will be plus 6%. We are basically preserving the speed, but we are producing much more stuff. Okay, something like this. So we should have more titanium ore, and that was the problem, right? But then the question is, why do I have only 5 of this here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, productivity 11%. We have exactly the same thing here. We also have 5. Oh, interesting. Wait, this is very interesting. Why is it broken on one side? Oh. How about we do it like this? I see, because we are trying to export just gold ore. But we're also out of power. We have 0 power everywhere. Yeah, it's a bit sad. The robots are almost done with whatever they've been doing. Okay, I should stop giving robots any tasks. I think that's what needs to happen. And let's add prod modules here while we can. No, I didn't want to do this. I want speed module to be the last one. Yep, just like this. Just like this. Nice. Okay, let's see. We are preparing this part from being removed. That is good. Let's maybe go back there. And cobalt. Where do we have cobalt? Cobalt is over here. We are missing steel ingots. And the situation with steel ingots... Okay, maybe it's not looking good. getting a lot of steel ingots. But if I build this block and this block, well, this one, will have a lot of steel ingots. I don't even know what's the priority at this point. If we get steel ingots, we'll have way more cobalt, and cobalt will allow us to build blue belts that we are using here. How many blue belts are we missing? We're missing like 300 blue belts. Let's continue with the research. Yeah, even this research. Energy. That's a lot of military stuff. I don't know how much military research do we have. Let's take a look. We have 19,000 of military research. That's not that bad. Right, here. Should we start removing these blocks? I think so, let's go there. Let's start slowly doing something about that, about our rail grid. I'm a bit afraid about removing these blocks, these geode processing blocks, because we don't have everything here running yet, right? We are missing 1, 2, 3. We're actually missing 3. We are exporting rubite, it's good. We are exporting, is it like stereotite or sapphirite? This thing? Stereotite, I think. And we're exporting sapphirite. But I want to have the same thing done for givalite and babmonium. And once we have these two, then I'll be able to completely disassemble these blocks. Maybe even this one. So this one is a little bit trickier. I could actually repurpose it for this spot, for catalysts. So right now catalysts seem to be in good shape. Oh no, we'll have to remove this one. We'll have to remove this block. We'll have only this one. And we wanted to move them over there. Okay, so that's another thing that we kinda will need to look at. But the main problem, again, the main problem is titanium. Why do we need... Wait, are we producing titanium with zinc? Is that the plan? I need to consult my other spreadsheet. Okay, let's see. Ingots, right? I want to get titanium ingots, and we are getting it from titanium ore. Oh wait, that's just ingots, right? We are interested in titanium plates or shit coil, I guess. Titanium, we want it from nickel and titanium ingot. Wait, this is not zinc? How does nickel look like? Right, this is nickel. Zinc. Zinc has very similar color, but spreadsheet says that we will be using titanium ingots and nickel ingots in ratio 1:1. So, titanium block that will be, I think, right here, it will be consuming titanium ingots from here and tin ingots from somewhere. We don't know from where, probably like from maybe from here. I don't know. We'll have to figure this out. And we never finished kind of thinking about the layout of the stations. I think I started thinking about it in the previous episode, but never quite don't see ores. That's strange. I thought we had ores in here. Okay, maybe ores. Here. So we have titanium ore, gold ore, cobalt ore, and uranium. Right, so cobalt and titanium. The difference between cobalt and titanium is that so we have cobalt and titanium. Titanium exports some limestone, that's good. Cobalt requires sulfuric acid. It requires hydrogen chloride. But for titanium we need a lot of inputs. Wait, we need slag as an input? Oh, I see. So we do need slag. But that's only for ingots. So that's pretty interesting actually. We should have enough slag, I think, from this process. Okay, let's take a look again, because I a little bit slightly forgot. We have it from cupric crystal process. So this process, it's the last one in the chain. So it's the one that we have here. It will have slag as an output, and we can actually send the slag maybe back onto this train station. Maybe we could use this as an output for the slag. Wait, slag is needed. Slag is needed for ingots, so we can export it maybe here or here to send it to the right. And we'll need to make sure that this connection will allow the trains from this line to get the slag and then like get back to wherever they came from. Right, so is our power station back to normal? Seems to be almost in the normal state. We are not using that many robots, that is great. Let's see. Something improved with titanium. Let's get back over there. And maybe speed model a bunch of things, because we need a lot of titanium. We need lots of titanium. Let's see, we did that part. This one. Speed models. Except some of the speed models. I'm fine with that. Here are the speed models. Here is even more speed models. This one probably accepts only speed models. Yep. Here are the speed models. This one just in case, you know. We're producing lots of speed models. This thing, yeah. Oh wait, it actually gets prod modules. That's interesting. This one, speed modules only. So let's give it lots of speed modules. Okay, that's looking pretty interesting. I have 2 of them. So I don't know, we are getting almost full belt. Anyway, if we do something like this, what's gonna happen with production? We are not gonna be producing enough, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So let's do it like 1 to 1. Yeah, let's have 1 to 1 ratio, like this. Maybe here, like this. And we'll tell the spot that we will prioritize stuff coming from the right. Prioritize stuff coming from the right. So this line with full prod modules will have higher priority. Well, okay, we don't have quite enough. We do not have enough power again. It's not good. Okay, and here let's say input priority from the left, input priority from the left. Specify output priority, here input priority. Right. So that is it. We should have a little bit more titanium now. We actually should improve belt here. Why didn't I do that? Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's say that we want to be using slightly better belts here, just in case. I'm not sure this actually makes sense. I might go for more speed here, to be honest. Should I? Should I do that? Or maybe it's fine as it is. Maybe we just don't have enough titanium ingots. Yeah. Let's do this like this. No. Yes. No. I don't know. I don't know. It feels like it's a really bad idea what I'm doing now. Feels like I'm gonna break everything here, and it's gonna take forever to recover from this because we don't actually have a lot of. We do not have a lot of belts, but we did, like these belts were upgraded, so maybe it's not as bad as I think. Right, and all titanium, it should, like it wants to go to blue circuits here, right? That's where we want to send all of that. We're missing here, we are missing. Well, we basically only need titanium. That's not surprising. We have 11,000 of sulfur for some reason here. We are not needing it, so let's maybe add passive provider. Well, actually, I don't want passive provider. I want active provider chest. Right, let's place active provider chest here and here. We'll add filter inserters. Oh no, we do need sulfur. Okay, my bad. I thought that we don't need sulfur there, but we do. Okay, so we are getting some titanium. That is good. We still need 300 of blue belts. What's the problem with blue belts? Because oh right, the steel. We don't have. We are not getting enough steel. What if I speed moduled? Oh, we cannot speed module this part. That's bad. This one cannot. This one cannot. Oh wait, I was clicking wrong. This one, yeah, it doesn't accept speed models. This one does. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether that's like a really good idea or not quite. I want to get as much steel as I can. Like, I really need lots and lots of steel. Right, and we're missing ingots. Yeah. Probably didn't help at all. Probably didn't help at all. What else do we have here? We have iron. So we are exporting. Wait, this part is exporting iron and steel. Do we have any other place that exports iron? Or is this our only iron? We have also iron here, right? And the priority here is what? No priority. And here the priority is 10. So we are exporting iron from here. Iron plates, steel. But why? Okay, this doesn't make sense. I want this part to have priority. This one. Say 20 or I don't know, 11. We want iron to be taken from here if it's not the steel one. And we want, what is it? This part to focus primarily on steel. On the other hand, it doesn't look like we actually have a problem with iron. Right? It doesn't seem to be the case. Probably have priority here because we have prod modules in this block. And this block we also have prod modules. Actually, we have even more prod modules. Why don't I upgrade this to better prod modules like this? So I would say this is definitely a better block. Okay, let's get back. Did anything change with titanium? 10 minutes. Titanium plates. Well, 1.8, 2.2. This doesn't look good. I'm not sure how the changes I made. Oh no, I know. Yes, because we don't have this belt. That explains it. So let's wait for this part to be fully built, fully constructed, and then after that we can yeah, that's interesting. And then after that we can actually compare and see whether anything changed or not. So building titanium is super important, and the good news is that we actually have a place to do that. So we want to have titanium ingots right here, and here we want to have cobalt ingots. Cobalt ingots right here. Okay, let's continue. Right, these ones, I'd like to clear them as soon as I can. So how can I do that? I could go there and tell them that their output priority is like 1,000 or something. Is this? So right priority 1,000. Yep. Same thing here. 1,000. Good. And we don't have anything else here. That's great. Now, what can we do? Let's think. I think I could just tell the robots that we would like to get rid of all of this. We're just deleting all of this, and we will have this thing somehow connecting. Yeah, let's do this. Tested. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that, and we'll have this kind of crossing in between for now, until we know exactly what we want here. Right, and I probably want to build this blocks here, just in case. Right. So we are switching the grid to the new design. That's good. We don't have any extras here. That is great. We have these warehouses. That's not good, but it's also not good. How did this happen? Oh, okay. They're using lots of solid fuel to power themselves first. Right. The priority here is to power themselves, and only. Should I go there and check? And only if we have enough stuff inside here, if you have more than 750, then we're exporting things. Okay, that actually makes lots of sense. And we might consider switching to pallets, to be honest. Right, what is this one? We don't need this line. We don't need this. Right. Right. We also have this train depot kinda in the way. It's slightly inconvenient. Okay, let's just wait. We are waiting for the robots to landfill these blocks. We could... how many robots are busy? Not a lot of robots are busy. And what's happening with our power? Power is not looking great, but it's also not that bad. Okay, I want a robot to deliver this piece of, of belt. I want the belt to be delivered. Okay, and this will go somewhere. Oh wait, it's a different one. I'm gonna catch the train. Oh. Let's chase the train. Okay, here it is. And it came to the mall. To the main base. That's okay. Right, what I was saying. I would like for this belt to be placed. But I don't think how I can... I don't know how I can speed this up, to be honest. If we look at the belt production, what is going on here? We are using aluminium for this. I had no idea. Completely forgot that we need aluminium. So we need aluminium and red belts, and it seems like we are slow with red belts of all things. No, we do have red belts. We are slow with cobalt gears, and the gears are produced here. Okay, interesting. This is working non-stop. This one is working non-stop. Should I copy paste it? Like, I'm not a fan of doing this, to be honest, but for now, kind of temporarily, why don't we double the production of cobalt gear wheels? Because one assembler is clearly not enough. So bottleneck, honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. But, yeah. So what's happening? We have a bunch of robots working. That's good. I would like to landfill this area. Yep. Actually, no, I will be doing it from the map view. And we'll be landfilling all of this just in case. Okay, good. And here as well. Okay, good. So we have this block pretty much ready for us. I'd like to add these lines. Yes, we have line here, we have line here. Okay, we have pretty good grid. At least first glance seems to be the case. 1, 2, and for Babmonium 3. We'll landfill these blocks in today's episode, right? Okay. Is that it? What's happening here? Are we getting any trains here or not? I don't think so, but the trains potentially can arrive here. So they can get here, in theory. Now let's see. Yeah, we need a lot of beacons. We need lots and lots of beacons, but we cannot produce them because they require titanium. This part is getting landfilled. That is good. Let's see. So we will have aluminium ingots right across. And at some point we could even figure out a way to bypass the train deliveries from like here to here. We could just connect them directly, but for now I'm gonna be relying on the trains. Right, this connection is actually completely wrong. Oh right, we didn't change this because we still have these warehouses. That's fine. Now here we'll have tungsten. Except we might not have ingots. Right, we don't have such thing as tungsten ingot. Well, interesting. We might have to rethink what exactly we are doing there. Alright, gold. I think gold will have to be here. Let's add a tag for the golden ingots, right? Gold ingots. There. Listen here, this one, I don't know whether... Okay, we don't know whether we'll have platinum here or not, but I think we do know that we want to have platinum ingots here. Right? What do we need for those? Let's quickly take a look. So if we have... That's not the way. Platinum ingots. We need ore, but that's very simple process. This one requires sulfuric acid. Okay, and this one requires Okay, let's let's do it like this. Platinum. Ingots. Probably want the best recipe for those. Let's double check something. So ingots. Platinum ingots. I want to use platinum, charcoal, hydrogen chloride, nitric acid, and ammonia. That's what spreadsheet is telling me. And I need 124 platinum ingots. So here, I think we are going with charcoal. Good, this thing. Hexa, what? Ammonium chloride. So it's ammonia and hydrogen chloride. That's straightforward. Well, almost. Hydrogen chloride. We do not have it here. We have it here though. So maybe... Why do we have tungsten here? That's the question. Why do we have tungsten ore over there? Oh, I know. It's because we looked at this block. No, at this block. And we saw that we need some of the stuff here. I see. But that... Okay, that's... it's a bit tricky. So we don't actually need it for the ore, we need it for the stuff. So maybe if we are gonna get hydrogen chloride delivered here for the tungsten processes, maybe we should place platinum over there. Maybe we should have... No, it wasn't platinum, was it? Yes, it was platinum. Maybe we should have a platinum placed right here to make use of the stuff delivered here, right? So we'll basically have this 6 blocks relying to some extent on hydrogen chloride. We need lots for aluminium, and we have it here, and we'll need quite a bit for this ones. Tungsten, yeah, tungsten is gonna be a bit tricky. Right, but if we get back to this process, what exactly do we need? Ammonium chloride, we need ammonia and hydrogen chloride. That's okay. And this one, what is this about? Hydrochloric acid. Wow. Nitric acid. Wait, so we need hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric, and nitric acid. And ammonia, I think it's very easy to produce on site. That's the feeling I have. Right, ammonia is whatever. Produced very, very easily. Okay, let's think again. So we need hydrogen chloride, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid. Hydrogen chloride will come from here. Hydrochloric acid will come also from here. Also, we need both of this. But we could deliver them like here, for example, and here. And we'll need nitric acid that we'll get from the other side, from above. No, that means that we will not have this here. If anything, we'll have it over there. This part, we'll need to figure out how exactly to handle tungsten. Because tungsten, okay, we don't actually have it. Let's do something about tungsten. tungsten. Let's take a look. So sheet coils. No. Let's take a look at the total. What exactly we need for tungsten? We need a lot of tungsten plates. For some reason, doesn't seem like we need copper tungsten plate, at least in my spreadsheet. That's... Oh no, we do... No, we don't. We don't need copper tungsten plate? Can believe it. Tungsten, carbide, copper tungsten plate, this one. What are the usages? Is it some pipes, power armor, furnaces, heat pipes, boiler? Right, interesting. Maybe some pipes in it? Okay, so it looks like we don't need it for science. That means that I'm not gonna be building it over there. But what we do need a lot is tungsten plate and tungsten carbide plate. So let's do this. Tungsten carbide plate will require tungsten powder, and tungsten plate will require tungsten powder mixture. Okay, let's do this. This thing, we want tungsten plate 642.8, well, let's say 645. And we need tungsten carbide plate. Have this process. Tungsten powder, tungsten oxide. Powder or oxide. Powder mixture is doing from powder. I think it might make sense to just do it from powder to make the deliveries a little bit easier, you know, more straightforward. Okay, let's do this. Tungsten, this process, and we need how much? We need 250, 148 to be more precise, but you know, we can also upgrade this to 650. Right, and we need tungsten powder mixture for this. We'll be using a nickel or cobalt. Nickel is definitely better, even though we don't have access to it, because nickel is a lower tier material, right? And here we also need tungsten powder and some carbon. So that's literally it. We just need to get tungsten powder to get these two plates. And tungsten powder can be produced from what? From ammonium paratungstate. What was the alternative for this one? No, for this one. What was the alternative? I think the alternative was tungsten carbide. The alternative was tungsten oxide. And what is it used for? It's used for tungsten carbide plate, and it's used for tungsten hexafluoride gas. So hydrogen fluoride will be consuming it. This is not looking good. Tungsten hexafluoride. Why don't we use this process for this? And here, this part can use processed tungsten. Okay, good. And the alternative path? This one? Oh, no, not like that. The alternative, this one. We can let's do it like this. So we'll have to get some tungsten oxide here. And we'll need hydrogen fluoride. This is not looking good. hydrogen fluoride, I think tungsten oxide. You can get it from tungsten pellets. In this path, you can get it from processed tungsten, but pellets are better, I think. Okay, 225. Right, we'll need 225. And here we'll need 300. But why is this called process 2? I feel like this is clearly better process. We need a lot of ammonia though. But if this one is clearly better, then we can actually make use of tungsten oxide. Right? We can make use of tungsten oxide right here, because tungsten. So we have this process, and instead of relying on tungsten powder, we can rely on tungsten oxide. It's like same ratios, really. 1:1. And here we also have 1:1 ratio. The difference is that we don't need to use hydrogen fluoride gas for this process. Can we, like, do we accept prod modules anywhere here? Oh, nice, interesting. So both of these accept prod modules. This path also accepts prod modules, this one does not. Very interesting. Let's say we want. Let's say we'll use this kind of approach. We'll have a lot of prod modules here, and potentially okay, we don't have space for prod modules anywhere here. Right. Yeah, let's consult with the spreadsheet. So which path did I want to use? We need... Oh, I actually didn't cover this one. I didn't cover this one. I didn't plan what we should be using, but at the first glance, from what I see here, from what I see so far, let's say we are going for like 50%. Just to compare. This thing, whatever we do, it goes through tungsten oxide, right? So we need tungsten oxide anyway. The alternative, let's see, we need 280. So if I tell this one that we are going for 145, we need tungsten oxide, and this one bypasses tungsten oxide. Yeah, let's I think I'm just getting confused. So we need tungsten powder, right? The powder, there are two options. Okay, let's try the first option. Let's say, and let's try the second option as well. So here, let's say we will go for 100 of it, and here we'll go for 100. If we're going with this process, then we will need tungsten oxide. It's 1:1, and for tungsten oxide, right, and the second process is something different. With this ammonia thingy, it's getting from tungsten like this, and we do not need, we don't have dependency on this gas on hydrogen fluoride. So it seems to be a trade-off, right? It's either we are getting a little bit more tungsten, or we are relying on hydrogen fluoride. And tungsten oxide, we have two options. We can either use tungsten acid. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not. Let's say if you're going for like 100 of it. That's one approach. And this is tungsten acid, oxide. And the alternative approach so this is one way, and we'll need 50 for this, like 100. So this is actually better than relying on ammonia. Interesting. And this process would require a lot of tungsten. So this, and it also requires hydrogen chloride. So I would say this is not interesting at all. And ammonia, how hard is it to get ammonia? Should be very easy, right? Getting ammonia should be super straightforward. Yeah, it's like whatever, just some hydrogen gas. Shouldn't be a problem at all. So we will be using, for tungsten oxide, we'll be using this process for sure, the one that uses ammonia. And the ratio here actually looks really, really nice, because it looks like a tungsten oxide 100. Right, but for tungsten powder, the ratio between powder and oxide is 1:1. What is the difference here? We are getting hydrogen fluoride, and we are outputting fluoride ore. So this thing might actually require fluoride ore. Hydrofluoric acid. Yeah, I'm not sure about this path, but we're basically requesting hydrogen fluoride gas. I think that's it. Means fluoride ore. Right, it's overall fluoride negative. So we'll basically be getting more, like using up more fluoride. And all of that for what? Why would we need to do that? What would be a good thing about this if you use fluoride? Because the ratio here is 1:1. So I'm mostly thinking about this one. Why would we want to use this process? It seems to be like a better one over this one. Why would we want to use tungsten powder instead of tungsten oxide? Because we can produce powder either from oxide, which is a better path, or we could produce it directly from here, from the ore. And if you are producing it directly from the ore, then we don't really have a dependency on hydrogen fluoride. And you know what? Maybe that's what I want. Maybe it's like 16% are not worth it. Tungsten ore. How can we get it? We need purified sapphirite, javelite, stereotype. Hybrid catalyst. Oh, it's a lot. How much tungsten ore do we need? We don't know, but we need a lot of tungsten plates. Right, so this stuff, tungsten plates, lots of them, so we'll need a lot of tungsten powder. So it actually does make sense to use this process, because we need a lot of tungsten powder. And this difference between 50 and 66.7 might be a lot. Do we have other usages for hydrogen fluoride? That's the question. Interesting. But what all of this means is that this process that we have, I think we actually would prefer to use tungsten oxide here, right? Because for tungsten oxide... Oh, but if you are going through this process, it's literally, well, it's the same, except it's like some extra usage for hydrogen fluoride. Yeah, I don't understand why we would need to ever use this process. It just doesn't make sense. Tungsten carbide plate. Okay, I don't understand why we need it, so I'm not gonna be using it. We will need oxide. We will need tungsten oxide here. Right, we have it. And for this process, we'll probably be going... Well, we are either going directly through tungsten oxide option, or we'll be using this process. I'll need to think about that, because it all depends on whether we have any other usages for hydrogen fluoride gas. Because, yeah, I don't like this. Let's say we'll have 0 here for now. And let's see, this is our output. We'll connect it like this. We'll connect it like this. Maybe that's the way. Maybe that's the way. We'll just need a lot of ammonia. Nitrogen, okay, ammonia. We actually just want a lot of ammonia, and we can produce ammonia right there, like this, just on site. Yep, so we can have something like this. This process, and then we don't need fluoride at all. There's some number here. Yeah, this might be better. So then we don't need hydrogen fluoride. I'll think about this in like one of the later episodes. I'll think about the usages of hydrogen fluoride. Basically, this line, like we need to figure out what actually relies on it. And right now, I just don't know. I just don't know what actually needs it. Right, so let's take a break here. This pretty long episode. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 245, where we were, I guess, landfilling the area and speeding up a little bit our tungsten. Oh, titanium production. What's happening with titanium, by the way? We are at 2.9 thousandths, and before that we were up to like 2.2. So there is definitely some kind of improvement that happened. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers!